Oh,
So I kicked the turn to Shin and just ran away and ended up popping. Oh, hi. So, welcome to Take a Breath, our weekly review of our Chronicles The Last Breath on Saturdays. I'm joined today by.
Ginny,
And?
Olivia.
also known
Yeah,
I
as.
play
Sorry,
Frank.
whatever. God.
And I play Frank and William and anybody else Judy decides. And yeah,
Wait, I
I'm
get to
Rono
decide?
or Mystic. I mean, that's kind of how it goes. You approve my character sheet, so at the end of the day, you tell me that I can play a character.
Excellent.
You've known this. Anyways, a lot to unpack from yesterday's episode. A lot to unpack. Some of it better than others. So let's dive in.
This is true.
Yesterday's opening scene, if I remember right, was people waking up, getting hungry, not so hungry, la da 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 da. Frank scampered off to take care of a Kool-Aid shipment to do stocking stuff. Olivia had decided that she was going to scamper over and deal with Olga. And
I got a note first.
Prue. Oh yeah, you got a note first. You want to dive into that?
The note said that Abel is taking off for Germany to take care of some things, and that he took Edgar with him so he could meet new birds. Like, it actually sounded just like Abel's.
Okay.
There was no questioning there at all.
Okay, because in the text you had just said, "Hey guys, Abel's on vacation." Like, that's not normal.
Olivia was
said,
distracted.
And he took Edward. Yeah, if you had said, and he took, Edward, not Edward. If he had taken,
Edgar.
Yeah, Edgar, not Edward. If he had taken Edgar with him to meet new birds, like, that'd have been like, oh, okay, that does sound like him.
Exactly.
You're not wrong.
Oh shit! So yeah, there was a
100%
little back and forth there with some confusion and verbiage. Like, did he actually leave on his own accord? You know, was he bat-napped? So on and so forth. So Olivia had that interaction, and then you scampered to meet Olga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you decided to call and meet Olga's boss.
Amelia had reached out to William because she is back in town and she's got some dank deets for him. Shows up, kicks down the door, doesn't start blasting, but is mildly confused by the upstairs business versus the downstairs business. And, Boblin is just like, well, I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to get you what you need, but do you want number 1 or number 2? And Amelia's just like, the fuck's a number 2? When I was here, there was only 1. Yeah, that's the reason why you don't order drinks upstairs. You go downstairs. That way it's a 100% chance to get what you need. Anyways.
She did try and help.
Finds out that William's been hiring Thin Bloods and various members of different clans to facilitate his speakeasy that he's running down under the Scarlet Drop. She sees him at a nearby table close to the stage that had the microphone, scampers over. Brief conversation before they're rudely interrupted by some blonde bimbo that I'm blanking on the name of.
Not rudely interrupted, gently interrupted by Trisha LeTremere.
Yeah, it's always rude because if you're not Malkavian, you're not my problem.
It's not my problem. I'm warning. Oh yeah, she's just warning you all.
Yeah, no, that was kind of fruitful. Got some details. Prince is dead. Long live the prince. Box is stolen. William is well aware of that due to the Council of Thorns, and knowing that, oh yeah, Sybil was in boxes. So, thank you, Council of Thorns, for doing your damn job. Wasn't caught with my pants down this time. Little info dump regarding Olivia. She had met with 2 out of 5 of the barons already. Gained favor with
Amelia.
1. Yeah, that's what I said, right? No,
you said Olivia.
Amelia. Apologies.
I ain't meeting with none of your people.
I should.
Not yet.
Might keep you out of trouble. No, never mind. That's a bad idea. I just thought about the implications. We'll get to that shit, though.
Yeah, because that was a whole lot of fuck shit that, as a storyteller, I went, oh, yes. Please
so I think
give me more!
Just to take an aside real quick, I think that was the longest 37 minutes of my life where I was just face palming off and on with different hands and just off screen going, oh god damn it.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was
No,
glorious.
it's fine. Like, as a player, I know that this is gonna come back and kick us in the shin and bite us in the neck and get all freaky deaky with it. But finishing up the scene with William, Amelia, and Blondie. Yeah, found out that she had met with 2 out of 5 of the Barons, that Jackson is very much anti-Thin Blood, so dealing with some of the repercussions from that in the coming weeks. And I think that more or less covers it. There was a little information switcheroo between Amelia and Blondie regarding Blue Lade and possibly distributing to New York, and that's more or less what happened in that scene. So, to you, Olivia.
Yeah, I screwed everything up.
This is the part where
So-
it's gonna get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I started my day by calling Olga to get a meeting with her boss, who, to my knowledge, has been ghouling my lieutenants. And I go into the meeting, and he's quite happy to see me, apparently. Let me know that what's going on. He's been running this thing longer than I've been alive. And that I was supposed to be a Malk. I believe part of what was gleaned out of this was also that this is not the big baddie that was hunting me. So Olivia's kind of at the point where she's like, well, this isn't the one that's trying to kill me, so whose orders are we dealing with here? And found he had the Kiasid in his... Kiasid's his childer, apparently, in his balcony, which is where I screwed everything up, because apparently psychos are very good at setting me off guard. And then a pixie stick breakdown. And,
That was funny.
that was bad.
Yeah, so you can put
Give it a
pixies and
lick. It
sticks.
tastes like purple.
And the end result of that meeting was, you know, he's giving me information, what I need to do, how to do it, all that fun crap. And, you know, it's his stuff in the warehouse that's been cursed. He's trying to raise Sybil so he can kill her. And he needs all the pieces. And he's unaware that we've French fried one.
Yay!
That's fine.
And yeah, that
Thank
was
you for
most-
not giving up that little tidbit of information.
Yeah, that seemed like a
That's-
great way to die.
That's the only good thing that came out of yesterday's interaction is that, well, she can't be completely awakened. Like, she's only
Huh.
going to be at 90% power instead of 100% when, you know, real coterie deals with it.
Right. Oh, and that he's been working with Anastasia.
Love the Russians.
Yeah. I think that was
And
the end of
then-
that. Then I went
Oh.
home and followed. No, I think we panned back to
No, we did do a panning there, but it was only after a certain... no, I'm in chat, Dorit, and I just scampered in after you had said whatever you said.
He wants to know how much it is to roll. How much does he have to get, or how much will it cost him to roll your next character?
a lot.
I mean, it depends on the flavor of the character, because I would still take, you know, artistic liberties and accepting or denying, and then it would have to get Junie's approval. Oh, you're buying off the storyteller? Okay, then it would just be my approval. I'd have to see it to confirm or deny it. But I wouldn't want to be paid for services. Like, art is not something I want to get paid for. It's something I provide for free.
Actually, if you two want to get together and talk about your next character and work together on it, I would be for that.
Well, I imagine it would probably not be a life mage. It would probably be a euthanasian.
Oh my god.
A euthanos?
Euthanos.
Yeah.
We call that a Tremere.
No, that's an order of
No.
Hermes that went into the immortal life.
No. I would want to be, the type of fucked up mage that would have walked the line and been like, well, serial killer, fuck it. Anyways, add some darkness to the world of darkness.
No,
Like it needs more.
Hold on. I haven't yet begun to bring the darkness in.
Oh, I have no idea for doing mage yet next, but I know that we've done crossovers with vampire and mage a couple of times, so it's not unfeasible. But anyway, so there was a couple of line items that we kind of skirted over regarding Olivia's interactions. So, line item number 1. Drops that she has a Baron. And Broken Fairy wants to play with said Baron.
The
Number
fact that
2.
we have a Baron is not uncommon knowledge.
Number 2, we have a Reaper that she also wants to play with.
Also not uncommon knowledge.
Number 3. I think that's just about the only things you did to kind of fuck people in the party and outside of the party.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Oh,
Nobody
number
died this time.
3 was that Olivia made it aware that the Reaper and Artemis were somehow related.
I don't recall that happening.
I thought they
I
did.
think you're talking out your ass, Junie.
No, I thought that happened. I'll have to look at the VOD then. I thought there was a connection because she goes, yeah, she wasn't happy with what you did to her sister.
She might have said something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think so, though.
I don't think I did. That
All right.
came up.
Or was
Yeah,
that
I think
later
that
on?
was a different. Yeah, I think that was different
Okay,
correspondence.
fair enough.
You should check your notes, Jenny.
I'll check the VOD.
Fuck! Okay. Anyways, that leads to a couple different interactions because Olivia says, hey, William might be haunted.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
So Frank, being like, well, I don't want to lose the, golden cow, scampers over to the Scarlet Drop after getting some details and having a nice little conversation with Amelia via text over, well, I understand that you just left and, you've been dealing with your brother and your brother wants to start a war and, discredit the Camarilla and, sow mass chaos and sow lines of communications and things of that sort. And I kind of agree. Because, I've seen Thin Bloods get hunted before. Like, I've been in those pair of shoes. Like, I've always found ways to make myself useful and, skirt the line, but these fuckers don't really stand a chance against an old one.
No, they don't.
And he is very pro-underdog, so... And now, this dog is trying to find a bigger dog to fight because he's bored of all these fucking commoners.
Wow.
I mean, that's the honest to God truth, though. Like, if you're taking a look at Frank, he has taken a drastic shift after winning the brouhaha and how he perceives threats. Like, if it isn't bigger than him, it's not worth his time now.
Yeah.
Which is arrogant and beautiful and exactly what you would expect of a vampire.
The funny part is that why he went after the A-bombs?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's honest to God the truth. Like,
Mentally noting for storyteller.
yeah, that's the reason why he was going to follow it up until Nyx was just like, yeah, they're already an hour and a half out. Then at that point, he's like, fuck it, I can't track that. Like, it's a matter of there's not enough hours in the night. He's not going to follow up on that. So anyways, he scampers over, has a interaction at Scarlet Drop with Boblin. She's like, do you need more muscle, buddy? And he's like, well, I mean, if you're offering, is it on the boss's dime? She was like, no, I got this one. He's on my payroll. which, you know, raises flags with Frank, like, what are you paying him? And pixie dust? Like, what the fuck, dude? And then finds out that he's a goblin, or not a goblin, a troll.
He's a troll.
And he's doing chemistry and Voltaire and all sorts of shit like that. So, fortunately, he's an interesting troll that actually Frank doesn't have an innate hatred towards and didn't want to take a bite out of yet.
This is fair.
So help him with his homework a little bit. Olivia shows up. Frank sees her before she sees him. You know, they have a brief interaction. Frank smells dog, looks up. There's dog ordering drink.
Olivia beelines to hi, I am breaking masquerade.
Send Puppy to talk to Doggo.
And Puppy was not aware that it wasn't a strictly vampire joint anymore, because there weren't any humans in there at the time.
This time.
This time. Yeah.
Took Werewolf completely by surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, you're open about this now, huh?
Yeah, you smell delicious. I mean, like dog. Like wet dog.
You're not wrong.
The fact that I was looking for the pack seemed to unnerve her as much as anything else.
Yeah. Especially since she had just finished operating on Pac-Mate.
Yeah.
That apparently got McFuckled by an A-bomb that was chasing down Amelia. So, circles around to full circle, you know?
Yeah.
And that the last name was Davis, which is Artemis's real last name.
Which got William's attention down in the basement. He's like, oh, I believe my dear sister's here. If you'll excuse me. And, you know, goes to catch her, but doesn't catch the dog before the dog leaves. But a couple of other line items happened at that point, if I remember right. So you got her card. We had found out Surgeon figured out that she was operating on some of the doggos that had chased down the
loud
A-bomb.
conversation in the bathroom.
Yeah, there was a lot of conversation in the bathroom, but Frank was
mostly
doing
Amelia
damage.
yelling at me.
Yeah, and Frank interrupting, like, quiet down, they can hear you out here.
And then apologizing to... And then apologizing
and then,
to...
again, apologizing to Doggo.
It's just sitting there it's like, I just want my coffee. Can I leave now?
Doge is just like,
exactly.
Okay, sure, not a problem.
And good luck against your fight against the worm and all that jazz. Like a little bit of toe in the line of Frank's werewolf knowledge, because you know if he's got a high enough occult, he's got base knowledge of a lot of different things. He's a good jack of all trades, master of none.
And then she's just like, you know my people. That's fantastic. Thank you, Nyx, for following. Thank you. You're amazing.
So yeah, there was a screaming match in the bathroom, and what exactly entailed from that? So what was the content of that?
Oh God, I don't remember. What did you do? That's pretty much how that started. Was what did you do? She wanted to know what had happened, how she wound up with a Kiasid on her trail, because the Kiasid was trying to track through her to get to William.
Willie.
And
I think that was more or less the contents of that. Like there
was a great deal of WTF.
Well, when Baby Gangrel decides to tell Bad Guy and Bad Guy's daughter all the information that they need.
Well, she doesn't know they're bad people yet. She's just a young vampire upstart that doesn't know any better. And Frank's going to be very quick to put her in line and guardian angel her ass in every scene moving forward because she can't be trusted. He gave her an inch. She took a mile. It was regrettable.
Yeah, it's so much fun!
Like he's actually not going to be sleeping at the warehouse for the coming weeks just to make sure she doesn't open her yap.
I mean, it was just like, we're going to talk to you and be nice. And she's like, oh, I could show you the world with all the shiny, sparkling information you need right now. Here, let me sprinkle some knowledge on you.
Oh, did you want the party's address, social security numbers, aliases? Oh, did you need their phone numbers too?
address.
How about their email?
Rephrase. I didn't have to give them my address. We've got over that one.
This is
How about a
true.
list of relatives, their sires?
As storyteller, I'm like, I love candy. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam,
Their
bam, bam.
agendas for the next 5 months?
Oh yeah, I was just like, yes.
Yeah, like, it was, like, the best and the worst, because, like, as a player, I know for a fact I was just like, oh god damn it, oh god damn it, oh god
Oh
damn
my
it.
god, give it to me.
As a character, I know as much as she has told me. And she has told me enough that he's realized he needs to put Puppy back on a leash.
I mean, Puppy.
Anyway, so,
Puppy did okay. Let's just say Puppy did well. She gave them enough information to do a lot more fuck shit, but did not give them all the information that they needed and to win Endgame yet.
Well, they can't win the end game because we've axed One Piece already. So
Oh, I'm aware of this. However, the best and I'm gonna this a little inside baseball, just touch, a little bit. Olivia misunderstood what he said.
no,
Why am
no,
I not surprised?
He's not trying to kill Sybil.
Yeah, I realize that. He wants her out of the box because they have an agreement with her.
He wants
to kill
Portia and the other one.
kill Portia and them. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no, I understood that.
Okay.
And,
I'm
I'm
like-
hoping that Olivia actually explains the full contents of their conversation so Frank can come to that conclusion too. Because, like, as a character, I know it. Or as a player, I know it. As a character, I don't know it yet.
I'm just
But
like,
the phrasing was there that, like, she misinterpreted it, and that's one of the reasons why I was
fine,
just
go
like,
play.
oh god, oh god, oh god. The only thing that is, an advantage to us is that we partially cockblock them. Maybe just for a moment, but we partially cockblock them from, waking her up and getting her out of her box. Well, out of one of her boxes. Like, we killed her Ba, but her Ka is still in another box.
right, but that's fine. That's great. I just loved
Yeah.
the miscommunication of it all because
Yeah,
I'm
like-
like,
Yeah, no, they were careful in their wording, and she misinterpreted it beautifully, and, that'll come back to haunt her, hopefully not.
I believe the song "Beautiful Disaster" by Kelly Clarkson fits perfectly in right now.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Rest in Pieces by Saliva is a better fit.
you're not
That's
wrong.
later.
Yeah, that was later. So much later.
So, moving forward from that scene, the party begins disengaging, heading back to their respective havens. I believe that there was some other content that had occurred there. There was a phone call briefly between Olivia and Surgeon Wolf.
There was a phone call between Helena, the Sept leader, and
Amelia.
Amelia, and then there was a separate conversation with the sheriff of Chicago and Amelia, which is what ended the ended the session.
Ended the scene. Yeah, and what were the contents of that, Jenny? Prince is dead, long live Prince. Oh yeah, and we found out that Gwen is playing her own end game. Like, she is actually playing vampire, and it's beautiful.
Gwen actually asked the Reaper of Joliet, "If I help you with your problem, will you help me with mine?" And I want to kill Jackson.
And scene. Like, that whole time in chat, I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but I was like, oh my god, Gwen is playing the game!
Oh yeah, we saw it. We saw
Uh
it.
huh. I'm trying
Oh, we saw it.
I'm trying to keep this soft, gentle Irish accent going.
And my demeanor's just like, I was
Yeah,
like a
you
fucking
lose-
Muppet.
if somebody could fangirl, it would be this guy.
Welcome to the Muppet Show, where we're presenting Gwendolyn the Killer! No, that
Yeah.
was fucking glorious though. Like, because season 1, she's like this. Oh well, I'm gonna teach you things. I'm kind of a badass. Stop it. And now she's just like, well, I don't have to worry about the young upstarts, so I'm gonna kill people.
You're not
That
wrong.
sounds like Gwen to me.
True Bruja.
Right.
Hashtag,
And I mean, it's interesting because, we ended last season with killing Sun. So I'm still waiting for the, ramifications of that. And then, we also had fucking the oldest one himself just kick down the door and, James's Auspex is like, oh shit, the big bad wolf's here. And there's going to be so much because I don't think Jackson's prepared for what's going to happen further down the line because he was still in power at the end of S1, so...
Wait for Season 3!
Oh god. Oh god.
Onyx Path might not like me after I do something to Jackson.
Oh, I'm imagining his name's just going to be erased from time and space.
Maybe. Depends on who takes over.
Well, that leads to the question of the Mask of 1,000 Faces. We were discussing that so apparently, as Junie and I were discussing with Olivia earlier pre-show, is that if you have high enough obfuscates and high enough stats, and your Mask of 1,000 Faces crits religiously night after night after night, you could imitate a prince, or a baron, or things of that sort. And, I mean, the only thing you have to do is make sure that you don't have anybody with high auspex around you, and I think you win the game permanently. Oh, yeah, I'm an Archon. What?
No, the best part is it depends on, also, if you turn around and if you're rolling the same characters that you did in Season 1. Or if you're going for new characters and how they're going to react. See, and what I find so beautiful about this is that you set such a tone in Season 1. Now that you're dealing with different characters that are dealing with the ramifications of part of Season 1, now with Season 3 catching up, you're dealing with Season 1 and Season 2 ramifications with Season 3. Now, what characters are you playing?
I mean, that's going to be what we decide in the weeks post whatever happens.
And the best part is,
whenever you run out of story content for Season 2 to be like, hey, guys, this chronicle's over. You're dead. You get a car.
Now, the thing is that...
You get a mafia.
If you kill... it's all about who kills who does what, and when that post-season is what do you feel like playing? Olivia will go, you know what, I'm tired of being a gangrel. Let me be a Ventrue. Then it's like...
being a dog.
Hey, we still prank her with Scooby Snacks once in a while.
Excuse me?
Frank, I think, has treated her with the most respect out of the crew.
Yeah.
I think that's sad to say. Short of, no, I take that back. There's one person that has done... Yeah, Abel has treated you with the most respect. I think Frank would be the next closest off the fact that he's a realist with you. Like, he's not going to blow smoke up your ass because it takes too much effort.
Well, the one who got the most disrespect was Frank before he became a real boy.
Yeah. Oh my god. Abel, fucking know your place. Oh my god. I'm glad that I got to take him down in the brouhaha. Like, that was just like a private moment of enjoyment because, he was like, oh, learn your place, and now I'm a real boy, and I'm like, fuck your place.
This is fair.
That's vampiric pride, though. Like, there's a little bit of enjoyment there. Speaking of which, I miss you, Abel. I hope you get to come back soon, brother.
Yeah.
I need more of that sweet Abel, like, hi, I'm Abel. How are you?
How are you today? Do you like my car?
Oh my god. And how he became such a instrument of torture is just amazing.
Alright, so that covers more or less what happened yesterday's sesh, and a little bit of a teaser for stuff that could be in the future. So, I think we got the story. Aside from us, what are the major players that are in play, Junie, that we should touch upon, or that people watching this for this first time might not be aware of, that are instrumental to what's happening currently?
Well, Stanislaus has finally been put into play.
And who's he?
He is the very 5th gen Malkavian, doing a lot of fuck shit, who's actually Olivia's I want to say 5 or 6 generation great-great-grandfather.
Father or sire?
Grandfather.
Biological.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she'd
Family
know about that
business.
one. The Kia said, which her name at the moment escapes me because mind. I slept since last night.
She's psychotic. That's what her name is.
Fair enough.
We'll call her Psych from now on.
She is actually the childer of Stanislaw, and she was born in the Dreaming, so she technically wasn't a human, ever. We have multiple A-bombs at the moment, because nobody has stopped her from embracing.
So, meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, and meal 5 is what Frank's seeing them as.
Fair enough.
Oh. Okay, so the other night when I said, yeah, get 2 more of them and it'll be an even fight, it wasn't far off from the truth.
Yeah. Mind you, all the A-bombs are 7th gen.
Okay, it's fine. Frank will win.
Yeah, you go with that.
I hope.
You're 9th. Good luck. They have elder powers. You don't.
Move like water.
Okay, so we have multiple A-bombs in play. We have Nyx still in play, who is our Nyx, N-I-X-X. Yes, Nyx, I borrowed your name. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but it was a very cool name. There you go, finger guns. Oh, wait a minute, you borrowed my name. Yes, I'm sorry. It was like I needed a name. I needed it now. There you are. You are now an immortalized.
Painfully clear player, or painfully required player now. It's.
Tori.
You see, I always thought that Nyx was short for like Phoenix or Onyx or something like that.
Yeah.
Depends on how much booze she served us.
Yeah.
But she's a very low-key, gentle, and relaxed Bruja. Think of Tabby when she's really kind of mellow. If Tabitha could ever be mellow. Who else? We have William, played by the Di Serrano. We have... You mean really high? Sure. We have Boblin the Goblin, the Pixie Barista, amazing one, who will be running...
Scarlet Drop.
She will be running the D&D game on Halloween for the Coterie. They will all be goblins. Which will be amazingly fun and exciting, and I don't know what I'm doing in D&D, so this will be fine.
You mean really high?
Evil.
No, our Nyx is a very well-balanced diet for what it's worth. Like, very Bruja.
Like, she knows how to throw a punch, but she also knows when you gotta sit down and talk. So,
but
like...
she tickles the Voltaire a little.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I got this. I don't know yet. We're still confused.
Look.
We're so confused by this. Who else is in play? Cousin Troll, which we really haven't given a name to yet. We're working on that. Eris, Dr. Eris Davis, who is the werewolf, Dr. Glasswalker. Hera, who is the Sept Alpha, who is the Black Fury. You mean I gotta call? Possibly.
They also have Joker.
Joker was
Joker
Joker
on the call. Right.
So we have about 3 werewolves in play at the moment. 1 Melk. No, 2 Melks, because Anastasia was mentioned. So 2 Melks. The Kia said multiple abominations. A pixie, a troll, a Brouhaha.
Jackson.
True Bruja.
So
Jackson. I can't think of any.
True Bruja.
Okay.
I mean, we also have Morgan for representatives of the Tremere and the Camis. We have Jackson, who's now Prince of Chicago. We have has son annexed his sire yet, or no?
They don't really say when
did that occur around the same time as the uprising?
To be honest, I don't know. They didn't really mention when Mrs. O'Leary kind of gets it. So I'm assuming that it's sometime somewhere
between
around.
Now and then.
Yeah. We're just going to sprinkle in that somewhere because timeline. And I don't remember.
I just figured I'd make mention of that because that's something that would catch William's attention. Is like if a Malkavian Primogen does hit the bucket, he would send, like 100 black roses.
Oh, he has
in a broken mirror.
Well, right now, Mrs. O'Leary hasn't been seen for in some time, and Sun has stepped into her place as Primogen. So nobody really knows when Mrs. O'Leary...
When that happened.
Yeah. So it was kind of like that quiet little underneath the rug. She kind of stopped going for a while, and then...
not as flamboyant as Jackson.
Jackson
in regards to his taking.
Oh God, yeah.
What I mean.
Because
it was under the rug, under the table rather, as opposed to.
Jackson is not your normal Ventrue. He's more that one. He is.
He's the mafioso. You described him yesterday.
No, he is Kingpin. Yeah. Gangster style. He was
mafioso.
Okay. I just see him more as like that, kind of like I've brought from the streets. I'm coming into the streets, and I'm now ruling the streets, and this is how this is going. And he's not your normal, like, I'm going to try and get money and raise money. I'm just going to go with brute force power, take it over, rule it with fear.
Protection money.
Right.
He's running the, not the gambits, but the, what are they called? The mafioso term for, rackets.
Right.
So, and then, we have Artemis, which, is kind of a staple of the good old Malkavian diet. And then...
You can't have any, unstable diets. Artemis has to balance out a well Malkavian meal for everyone.
Yeah, and now we're not treating her like a child, so, +1 until next season.
Yeah, until next season. That's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be a well-balanced. Oh, William probably still won't give her back her memories. Like at the end of the day, just because of all that shit, he doesn't want her to know that shit. We're getting into spoiler shit though.
Oh my God! Wait, I thought we talked about he
would. To protect her, he probably won't. Like I've been thinking about it, and I've been sitting on that for a little while. Is the fact that he won't, because he doesn't want her to see that side of him. Ever.
Poor Artemis.
Anyways, we're getting into future bullshit that you guys might actually enjoy, like little heartstrings being torn apart. Like how you have 4 valves, you're only gonna have 3 by the time we're done.
I thought 2.
It's a bypass. So, anyways, where were we? I just completely blanked.
Olivia, where are we? You're muted, darling.
So
I don't know. You lost me somewhere.
Okay, fair enough.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So moving on then. What about goals? Do we have any ideas what Olivia's are? Because I know what Frank's are.
Jeez, I think I have an idea. No clue yet.
Well, Frank is actually leaving the warehouse then, and he's going to be shacking up at your place, whether you're willing or not, is a nice way to phrase it. Like, he'll just take the couch.
Mind you, she does have guest
rooms. There's another room.
There's trust issues there, where he's just like,
don't eat my people. That's all I ask.
Oh, it was well established between the Guru Nation and some of the vampires that Olivia is the Disney princess of all Gangrel right now.
Yes.
She's Snow Gangrel.
Snow Gang. Wow. Okay.
She's got the gown and everything, starts singing and dancing, and all those hummingbirds just start following her, pecking at people. They're vampiric hummingbirds that she's actually ghouled.
Oh, we did miss something that was revealed at the end of the game, though.
Oh, what did we touch upon? Oh, what didn't we touch upon?
The tiger.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Somebody learned shapeshift.
Yeah, you learned how to become a battle cat.
Yes, I did.
To which Frank was just like, I always wanted one of those.
Yeah, that was a thing. Snows
rolling 7 meals.
Wow. You know.
So we have Pixie Sticks. We have Meals on Wheels. We have bacon in the back seats. I mean,
no, you have Meals on Wheels, Meals on Ice, Pixie Sticks.
On the Rocks, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, we come up with all the best one-liners.
And then
the more I think about it.
And then we actually unleashed yesterday and premiered our season 2 blooper, our season 2 break reel, where you actually got to see all the clips that you guys have done so far this season. While we take a break for about, it's like 9.5 minutes.
Do we want to do something special for this episode to take a breath and post credits run that at the end of stream?
Sure.
Let everybody have a chance to see it if they haven't seen it yet.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
All right. In case they missed yesterday's episode and they're just using this to catch up, we got a treat. So let's take another step forward then. So goals. Frank's going to set up camp over at Olivia's. Probably just going to keep a watch and be like, just to make sure that your training's a little bit more complete after. And, he'll impose that upon you.
Wow, we're training Jedi or Sith now, I'm not sure.
It's too late. It's both.
At this point, yeah, well, we're going the way of the gray. Like, he's going to walk the line because, you can do good things for the right reasons and bad things for the wrong reasons, or you can do wrong things for the right reasons, or good things for the wrong reasons. It really depends on your perception.
That's fair.
I'm not finishing that quote.
Nope, that's fair.
Goal, watch the world burn. No. So that's number one for Frank.
That's my
number
job.
2 is going to be keeping an eye out for William whenever he can, because, that's his meal ticket, that's his money bags, and that's his, this guy owes me a boon. I want to make sure that I have that coin and I mint it further if I can. And then for William, his goals would end up being, mostly pushing Amelia and anybody else that has contact with the barons and the other 3 boroughs to get that meeting, to expedite it as fast as possible, because he needs to act on the discord that's occurring in Chicago and really seal the deal, so to speak.
I think what will be really cool is to see how this Blue-Aid, or Kool-Aid with blood in it. Blue-Aid. How Blue-Aid... Blow? Am I saying it? Blow.
Okay. Think like you're ending it like a Murloc.
Oh my god.
What?
The Murloc sound. Oh my god.
So...
Somebody clip that, please.
Hold on, D-Written will get on it in just a minute. So it's Blue-Aid. Blue-Aid. So here, wait, okay, what? Okay.
Think blue, and then add a ooh to it instead of the ooh.
Blue-Aid.
So it's
Blue-Aid.
I want to suck your blue.
Okay. Why don't you tell them the flavors of the blood Kool-Aid you have created thus far?
So, the original flavors of Kool-Aid are as follows, if I remember right. You have the lime green, you have the cherry, you has the strawberries, you has the, if I remember right, blueberry. We did go outside of the classic flavors, and we also have the sweet tea, or no, lemon tea, sorry, and I'm blanking with watermelon. Lemonade, that's what it was. Currently, he's working on watermelon. And then, yeah, just little by little, piece by piece. It's a science, literally. How many crits did I get for that, Junie?
You both got up to 61, 62? With like 5 crit?
So my int plus tech was 51 successes. My int in medicine was 32. My int in science was 24. My int in crafting was 22. My dex in crafting was 32.
Yeah, you got like over 100. If you totaled everything.
I had 161 total successes for that.
Right, plus on top of games
Dr.
and stuff.
Sexy had 50-something as well. And that's the only reason I pulled that shit off was because True Bruja, I work fast.
You stacked it. You Clotho skipped it.
Yeah, I mean, I did what you taught me. Is like, when you play V-Dave server, and you're like, I want to craft a ton of ammunition. You
do it within a week, and it's a project. So
yeah, you stack the sucks.
So what they did was they actually made the project. They did the project, and now we have blood Kool-Aid that will be served on the bottom of the Scarlet Drop. And those who play in BD server, of Sweet Tooth. Well, they turned around and brought I didn't bring it up. The players brought up the Scarlet Drop as in coming into like a Sweet Tooth, which I thought was really cool. And they invented it, and they explained how they worded it and how they fixed it and all this stuff. And there may be a pixie that might be working a barista there.
Right?
That is just...
It's little things.
Helping
Serve
things
it with some blood
move.
wine and...
Luckily,
when you're a thin blood, when you're a former thin blood, and you do alchemy and chemistry and things of that sort, you have a science background, like you're gonna leverage whatever assets you have available to gain favor. Makes it note. You're welcome.
Those that know, those that watch the show, I am an admin, and we've talked about this briefly before. I'm an admin on Cajun Knights, which is a Discord server for 5G or 5G high for Vampire 5, and we are for V5, and we are allowing werewolves on there too. And Nyx is the starter of all of that.
Oh, nifty. Okay. Very nice. Well, if you need a source, you could always just say that further down the line, Frank might just happen to get a call from one of your characters and, outsource to you. He won't give you the formula, but he'll definitely become a provider of sorts.
Trisha might become a provider of it. I have to get a pass through B-Dave and everyone, so we'll have to see how that goes. But maybe that might be a thing over. I don't know yet. I'll have to ask.
True Bruja and fucking Joliet just outside of Chicago came up with it. Gotta love that. Makes another note in the Baron.
She plays the Baron on that too.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, we're working on expanding the flavors. Having some fun with it. The roles are real though. Like, if I didn't have Clotho's gift to use and abuse and timey-wimey and almost turn into dust every single time, it wouldn't be worth it.
Oh my god. Alright, so...
Baron is a Ventru nod. Got it. Okay. So, what were we doing? There's a couple other line items. Was there any other comments or character thoughts on Olivia's side of things? Like, how do you feel about what happened last session and leading up to last sesh? I'm kind of curious, like
the Keosid's a problem.
Okay, so we have...
big problem.
The Keosid is a sweet being that is completely and utterly misunderstood, and is just lonely and needs things to do.
There's something wrong with you.
I mean, she plays with us.
There's that, yeah.
No, I storytell for you.
You don't storytell our guild, my dear.
This is truth.
I digress. So Keosid's a major problem, at least in Olivia's eyes. Is there any other projects? Like, what do you foresee happening in the immediate future with? I mean, you're still running.
It looks like there's going to be a bit of a, like, Olivia's shaping up to be where it all meets, as far as all the different groups and types, and because I mean the brother's of freaking Guru, and he's not one of the problem pieces, so.
Oh, technically not Guru, if I remember right. Junie had mentioned that he was
kinfolk.
A kinfolk. So that's more Fae than
kinfolk.
Guru, right?
No, kinfolk is completely and utterly werewolf.
A complete werewolf. Okay.
So
this probably hasn't awoken to a full moon. How old's your brother in game?
So if somebody
30s.
Yeah, if somebody has
that's a late bloomer.
No. If somebody doesn't transform during puberty, That's when the transformation happens, between 13 and about 16. If somebody doesn't transform between those times, they are kinfolk.
There have been cases where it's been outside up until early 20s, though, if I remember right, based on the books.
But this guy's mid-30s.
Yeah, the chance of him turning is almost nil.
So usually
0.00001.
Usually, it's mostly during teenagehood that people shift and change.
Yeah.
If they don't shift and change by at least 25, that's it. There's zero chance. What that happens.
Now that leads to the question: could a mage force them to, based on their bloodline? Mm-hmm. Like, because I imagine if you have enough in life and prime and things of that sort, you could force.
It would be life, spirit, and prime, and that would be a forced change that probably might fuck them up. Because their body...
Could be fun stories later. An experiment gone wrong. Like, mages like fucking around just as much as Tremere do. Like, let's face it.
Yeah, see me about the Nefandi and the, Marauders.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. They're the... You think the Kieset's crazy?
Oh my god. I just want to pull the wings off that Fae. Like, hands down. I think Frank's gonna be the one to do it.
Again, if you think the Kieset is crazy, wait until you meet a Nefandi mage.
Bad time for half the people involved.
No, bad time for all the people involved, including the Nefandi. Or the Marauder, depending on how much Paradox they take.
Paradox is fun, but... Alright, so let's circle back around real quick. So, that's more or less where Olivia's at, is just like, that is a problem.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And on the business side of things, like, has everything been okay on... Olivia's like mafia side of things?
Oh,
like,
yeah, everything's
your
clear,
lieutenants,
cool.
everything are falling back in line.
Yeah, no, I got permission to ghoul a couple of them, I think, and that's not going to be an issue at all at that point.
Just
it's
ghoul
more of
all of them.
I can't. There's 3 of them.
That's a couple. You can do 2 of them, then you have them outnumbered.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm going to go with. There is, look, I have to know what's going on, and they don't know what's going on is the big doozy.
Yeah.
The thing is you don't want your ghouls to know too much about your plans.
Well, knowing they're ghouls would be a good start.
Not wrong.
Yeah, let's start with that and be like, hey, welcome to the world of darkness. I'm your host, Olivia, Vonage, and
I'll be cleaning up the mess my
dead.
father left.
Yeah, I'm dead. You guys aren't. You're gonna drink my blood.
Let's have
And it's gonna
fun!
be okay.
You know what? I might ask Frank for a custom batch of Kool-Aid for that. It's like, and
You know? I mean, I'm doing it with human blood right now. I'd have to fuck around with the formula a little bit. I imagine I'll have to redo all the rolls, Junie.
We'll talk about that.
I mean, I already have the base.
Okay.
You've got the base.
So I should have advantage.
You have the base, so you have the basic understanding of what it is. Now you're just trying to format it for Kindred.
Adapt it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. At least that way they can taste the rainbow as they gain the ability to smell things from really far away. And, if they roll hard enough, turn into wolves themselves. Or turn into battle cats.
I say they turn into wolves. We got some different problems going for us.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. I almost missed the Zamisi.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, like throwback. I almost missed the Zamisi. At least with those A-bombs, like, if we rip off their arms, it's because they're already, fucked up. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like our characters are in a better spot now than our characters were in Season 1 in regards to combat.
Well, that's because
and
you are baby vampire.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah.
Fine, I promise.
all heard that before, and then it goes horribly awry.
Yeah, we don't
Somebody ends up
believe this
dead at the end
anymore,
of an
Judy.
elevator shaft.
No, Nick
No,
said
I
it.
think, Nix is referring to the idea that that's going to be discussed post-show. But
This is fun.
let's
This
go
is all
ahead
fine.
and start closing out, at least unless you guys have anything else to add about yesterday's, play
good.
or anything else story-related we need to dive into.
No, actually, I'm good.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and scamper out and do the social media links and things of that sort. You know the commands for that, since I'm blanking, yes? So, feel free to follow our friends and family. It's the following Twitch links. The original family over at the World of Darkness, and our friends and family of McStabbers, Gehenna, Near Dark, and the rest of the crew over there. We also have our website, Nerdy's website, that handles our dice needs. So whenever you hear us doing our shiny click-clack, shiny Mathrax, we are actually using custom die that are generated for Vampire from Nerdy. So you can find some information on that via her TikToks, as well as, I believe, on her website. We also do have a Twitter where we post Vampire shower thoughts. Often enough, they're along the lines of Malkavian and just unusual things you wouldn't think about unless you were a kindred. And then we also have our Instagram, which we don't post on too often, but you can find a couple of fun links over there. And Junie, I believe you have a calculator over top of your face on stream.
Because I hit it by
on
accident.
mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm just
appreciate
calculating
you
all
being-
those rolls.
Yeah. Math is good. Yeah. And then we also have. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do a shameless plug. We have the Cajun Knights Discord also in chat. Take a look. Enjoy it. We'll catch you all next Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, 1 p.m. Junie Standard. And then let's go ahead and dive into our reel, yeah?
We'll dive into our reel, and then we will be turning around and hosting. Let's see if are they off? I'm checking to see if they're still opening. Hold on. They're still doing Call of Cthulhu, I think. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out.
So they may have something going on,
they're
or
off.
they may not.
Nope, they're offline. Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
So we'll do the
enjoy our blooper reel, and we'll catch you guys next week.
See you later. Bye.
Smells like strawberry abortions. Oh God!
What does that even
What
mean?
the hell?
Sorry.
It's a strawberry abortion.
I don't want to know.
Well, when a
Drew.
mommy and a daddy love each other very much.
And they have a bender with their friend the vampire. No, that's about it. It's 3 different. I'm gonna go retch outside real quick.
I missed the yarn porn. I think I got off before the yarn porn.
I wasn't.
That's why you're a chipmunk.
I still don't understand how that works.
You're an angry chipmunk. It's fine.
Why?
Can you drop me? Because that's just a thing. It's a thing now.
I don't have nuts in my mouth. My cheeks are not puffed out. I do not have a tail. Do I look like a gangrel?
It's because Gabe thinks you're adorable.
You know, I could say so many things, but I think I'm just
to do our own investigations. Are we waiting on Josh? But
Well, we need to find her father and a box.
there was a bird in our woods, so
If you clip them, they will come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, clip it.
Okay, hands up if you did not expect to have to deal with the bird talking back when we started this.
Notice the 2 people who did not raise their hand.
Scat man,
Okay, so with a
Stick around much.
What do I have to roll for that anyway, Junie?
to cut bacon.
No, to call the strays in the area.
Animal King?
No, it's totally cut bacon.
You know, unless you have,
Roll Dex.
I feel like that's Dex plus athletics.
No, but wouldn't that be strength plus dex because the strength to actually cut through the bacon? Because sometimes it's a bitch to get through.
It's not wrong.
It's just bacon.
Boy, I hope Small
No,
Bacon's
when you
not
have
watching
the
right now.
If you have the really good thick bacon, sometimes it can be a bitch if the knife's not sharp enough.
No, I feel like that would be strength plus melee. Oh, maybe
Why are we
that's
having
plus
this conversation?
Why
I
would
think
Amelia
that's
or
what makes
Charlotte
melee.
allow dull knives into the kitchen?
Because they
Do you
do
have?
damage.
If you have any points in strength or dex, I would assume that you can cut bacon.
I mean, it's very important though. Do you chop off a finger accidentally and then give the cats an extra, bite? I mean, it's very important though. Do you chop off a finger accidentally and then give the cats an extra, bite?
Not recently, thank you.
We broke you.
Jonah, you've got to find a rule book and tell me what the hell I'm supposed to roll to call cats.
Are you using the proper cutting techniques? Not extending your fingers to hold the bacon?
Oh, we moved on from the bacon. Stop.
No, I'm legit fucking concerned now.
Oh God.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna take my fangs out of it. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna cut it in a little bits.
Okay, I think that it would be dex and melee, right?
I think Dex and Melee are Dex and Melee is probably the better choice.
There, dex and melee.
If
You
you're
answered
gonna
our own
roll
question.
that. Should you roll that though? I feel like that's taken IRL rolling to a new extreme. Like you roll a 1 and you're like, oh, there goes my hands.
You are anything but you are in the WADs.
Wow.
So mages
That's
say
segregation.
Apparently, we are OTP.
yes, completely OTP.
A one-time password?
Yes.
Y'all unlock shit. I love it.
Not even going there. Not even going there. Venezuela, Spain. Now we're wanting to know what country. What country?
Stop helping!
What country says you represent?
You know, if you laugh this hard, your heart might stop. You need to stop immediately. Smalls, are you okay? Do you need a minute? Okay.
Is Cujo. Your job is to attack anybody outside of our coterie that comes in the warehouse without us. Can you handle that?
I don't eat pussy.
And it won't.
And he doesn't have a shade fan because...
Because he still has a
I tried to fucking keep it in. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think about it until I said it.
Yes, he does eat cock.
That's right. Whip it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stuff. I digress.
She's gonna keep track of that timing and pull out her phone and see the text from Gabe finally that says, where are you, mommy dearest? The baby wants a puppy and daddy just can't deal with this nonsense anymore.
Shit's getting weird, yo.
Oh Lord, Artemis, it's Gabe. Can you hear me?
You're on speakerphone.
Yes, apparently.
Artemis, darling, listen. I had to cut your brother up to save him. He will be fine. I just need to put him back together. You can be pissed at me later, but right now we have to find a puppy. You
You're
like
not
the puppy?
Zenisi. You don't even have that capability, do you? Did you eat one?
No, but that's beside the point. Anyway, look.
What?
How did Artemis become the babysitter? What the hell?
That's the way it's always been.
You like the puppy, right? We have to go find the puppy.
You like the puppy.
The puppy's the only decent one out of you guys.
Wait a minute. You found William. You C3PO'd my brother.
He was
you're
already.
going to Chewbacca.
He was already C3. I just PO'd.
Junie, how active is this dog?
Oh, this dog is loving it. He's just like, oh my god, she's watching me. She's taking me close. I got attention. Somebody likes me now. Oh my god, you're the best person ever.
The dog's out of the tub. Heads up. Incoming.
Oh, this
First place.
We should actually get you used to that. We should get you stabbed more often. Like little stabs.
Yeah.
I'm learning in this game you just never trust anybody.
Right? That is rule one.
That is
Especially not coterie members named Ed.
Thankfully, I'm a Frank.
Oh no, you're
Oh,
technically
really?
Edward.
I'm
Technically,
an
you're an
Edward. Edward.
Edward.
I'm protected against the stupid.
You are the stupid at this point.
Yeah, you keep all the stupid inside. That's how the ward works. It doesn't keep the stupid out, it keeps the stupid in.
Locked up my SARS. What more do you want from me?
All of it. Okay,
I wasn't in the box.
so give me a 50,000.
Okay, so I'm flush right now. I'm good for
So with
Probably a week or 3.
that, not wrong.
well, with the way people keep leaving the water on when they take goddamn showers. I'd have to pay for that.
I just like to smell pretty, alright?
Fucking Gabe.
Yeah, poor Tony.
So
I'll
Tony,
buy him help. It'll be a nice mestizo boy by the name of Gabriel. It'll be fine.
Wait a minute.
You can't have him. We need him.
if you can get the bacon bits, they're they're
Oh, don't put the
amazing.
dice in the oven!
No dice in oven.
No, they're not cookies. They are not cookies. You know, pick them up.
However, if you ever want cookies that are like dice,
No. I think we should go to a short break.
No, we're fine. We're just not baking something again. The Batmobile was bad enough.
Can we get this clipped, please?
because
Joe.
you are fine. I am not.
Space Cat, did Judy forget to give Nerdy a safe word? Yes, she did. She forgot it was pineapple.